Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be showing how I took these, my old shoes, my everyday go-to shoes. These are so comfortable. I love to wear them. I've had these shoes for years. So I'm going to show you how I took those and made them into some brand new looking, well, better looking I should say, um, memorial shoes. I lost my mom, my sister, and my aunt, so I decided to make some memorial shoes. Now, already did the I had already did the heel. I just wanted you to see what the heel looked like before I put the rhinestones on them. This here is leather, faux leather, not real leather, that I took. I subbed the picture that I wanted on there. I subbed it on there, and then glued the pieces on there on the shoe. Put a whole new step sole on the inside to make it look like a nice looking shoe. So here are the things that I needed, that I used. Let me show you. This is the faux leather that I use to sub, because white, uh, you sub on everything, so I got a white, then I can make whatever design I want. I got this from Amazon, so you can sub it, make whatever you want their design to be. You can sub it on this. I got the sole. I got off of Amazon. This is, I already cut out and measured my designs that I'm gonna put on the shoe. Here are the glues. I found this. This is a fabric glue. It's pretty good. My first time using it, but it's pretty good. It holds and it dries instantly. And I used the Gem Tech to lay the stones that I put right here on the shoe. And I use Gem Tech to do the heel and the sole of the shoe. And that's pretty much all. You're gonna need some gloves and some scissors. But that's pretty, oh, here is the trimming that I use. I got this off of Amazon. Uh, I use this to outline right here of the shoe. So I don't want this video to be too long. So with that being said, let me get started so I can show you how I did this. Now, first, and can you see? This is what it looked like before I put the leather. This is that like a spandex material. So, but I stuffed the shoe with sock. Got it real nice and firm so that when I put the faux leather on it, when I put this on it, it's already stretched, and I can put this on much easier. So what I do first, sorry, I gotta turn the shoe towards me so I can see better. So I measured my pieces. This is what I did first. I measured everything, made sure I got it, saw where I wanted to fit. Still have to do some trimming, but main thing, you want to first get your middle set first where you know you want it to be, and then stretch the sides to how you want it to go. So this is how the look I'm trying to go for. So what I did was, this is fabric glue. I held it. I should have got my clamps. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, left my clamps over there, but I'll do it without the clamps. The clamps I was looking for was to hold this in place while I glue, but hopefully it'll stay. Shake the glue up pretty good. And now, making sure I got it where I want it, I'm gonna take and put just a little glue to make sure I hold it, just for the middle parts. See, this glue is liquid, real runny, but it's a good glue. It dries instant. Make sure I got enough there. Smoothing it out so there won't be no buckles in it. After I get it glued in place, I'm gonna have to trim it some more, but you see the idea. And if you see, it's starting to hold right now. This is a pretty good glue for fabric. So, you can see it's tacked on already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish tacking down this side. Ooh, make sure you don't let it run down on my bottom part of the shoe. It usually don't take that much glue, but seeing how this shoe had a whole lot of residue on it, I want to make sure it stick pretty good. And I should have put my gloves on. But I'm pulling to make sure it stretches as I go. And a little more, so let's seal this side on down. Trying to make sure it gets all the way in there. I had to order another bottle of that because that's some pretty good glue. And I plan to be using more, doing more fabric products. So, see how I got that side so far? Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Where these bubbles coming from? Oh no. Hold up, hold up. Got a little bubble here. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Stretch a little bit more. Gotta work real kind of fast with this glue because it's instant bond. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. What do you guys think? Always gotta be something. Okay. See how I got it buckled down? Okay, now on to the next piece. That would be this piece here. We're gonna do the same thing. Like I say, get it placed right in the middle. You kind of got to take your time because you want it to line up as good as possible. So, no rush, just take your time. This is the most tedious parts of it. Actually doing the rhinestones was more soothing, but this part here is a little tedious, so. That looks pretty good to me. Or maybe I should trim this first. I'm gonna trim this. Not enough room to trim that, so I'm gonna trim it like making sure it's on there nice and even. And you want to work from side to side. Once you get the center, excuse me, once you get this center, once you get the center glued down, then you work from left to right or right to left, but just go from side to side. Taking it piece by piece, section by section rather. And gluing everything in place. This glue is pretty good. Eventually, before I stop, I am going to put some gloves on because I'm needing to touch. Okay. See how it's starting to form? Looking better as we go. I'm gonna get a little more glue all the way down here. Let me put a glove, at least one glove on. I'm gonna try to work with 2 gloves, but might end up taking one off. But here we go. Now, see how it dries quickly? Don't have any paper towel. Okay. I wanna make sure I got both ends going good. Now it's time to do the side. Same thing. See this stuff, it adheres so fast. That you can actually pull on it and everything to make sure it's stretching to the right spot. Trying not to get anything on my other stones. Actually, this part I should have did first, but I had already blinged the heel to try not to make this a long video. So I had blinged the heel off camera. Now, everything is shaping up pretty good. See, it's looking better already. Now, for the last strip. Believe it or not, this was the strip that gave me the most headache. Was this strip. Trying to make sure I got it. Okay. Up and move it a little bit. Like I said, this glue tacks down very quick. No room for errors. It leaves no room for errors. So you have to move quickly with this glue. So if you're a first timer like me, I just took a chance, but there's other glues like um, I know that E7000. I think that's a fabric glue. But what you can do is just test out different glues that makes you comfortable. But make sure you get in the glue for the type of fabric you're actually using, because you know they have metal glue, they got fabric glue, plastic glue for plastic, everything. So different glues for different materials. Just try out the different glues and pretty much see which one that works best for the project and one that you're most comfortable. They got some that don't dry as quick, but if you do anything instant, be ready, have your stuff all ready. So that's not bad. Now we'll go through and clip these edges, line them up, and then we can put the inside sole on. Okay, so what I do is to try to make a little groove so I can see where to cut. You see what I'm doing? Trying to make a little groove right here so I can see where to cut, like a trace cut. And maybe if I use my little scissors here to give me directional. So when I do go to cut, there we go. Then I can glue that down. So then I'll take my scissors and I cut along the groove that I made. You might have a better way, but this is what's working for me. And since this glue comes out so heavily, yeah, and I don't want it to cloud my stones. Since this glue come out so heavily, I'm gonna use some little Q-tips to try and spread it out a little better. Okay, got that one. Same thing for this. And we have a little trace hole cut. Bingo. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Oh, actually, this piece wasn't glued down, so I can use a little glue here. Okay. Now do the front. Same thing. Okay, so let me go to cut. Got that side down. Same thing to the other side. See, when it dries like rubbery. Also, make sure when you're working with different glues so you won't mess up your work stationery, wherever you're working. Always get your, put down, use a silicone mat. I got these, I think they came like 5 in a pack from Amazon, of course, you know. Pretty much everything comes from Amazon. You think it, they got it. Okay. There you go. Yeah. If you have patience, it's a good way to revamp a lot of your shoes. Some shoes you think, okay, I can't get no more wear out of it. I have to let them go. after. You always think outside the box. Ooh, I'm a lefty, so I gotta get in here some kind of way. Come on, shoe, be nice. Oh wow, I can really can't. Okay, lefty, there you go, turn the shoe opposite. Booyah. There you go. Ooh, I love it when a plan comes together. Look how good that is. Look at that. Look at that. Looking better already. Now, for this last piece. It's weird. Can't cut that way, but I can trace this way. We lefties are so unique. But we get it done. Is this? Okay. Whoa, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to trim this and trim this part. Oh, sorry you guys, went off camera. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing for this bottom half. Trim it. Trying to make sure I get up under that real good. There we go. Okay. There we go. So far, we're doing good. Now it's time to put the trimming. That's this that I got from Amazon. It's like, I forget how many yards it is, but I think I only paid like $9.99 for it, $10 for it. So, and I'm just going to trim out. Just trim it out real quick. I don't know if you can see that, but see. Here we go. Unravel enough so I can keep going. And this is where my Gem Tech glue come in. Please forgive the background. I'm sitting with the wind in the room with the windows up because it's a nice day outside. And you hear the cars going by. So, like I say, I like to start in the middle. I just measured to make sure I had enough to take me all the way down to the side. But I'm going to put a little okay, are you gonna act up on me? Let's see. You're not coming out either? What's going on with my glue? Ooh, badly clogged. So, there we go. Had a little clog pocket up in there. Hold on, let me get a paper towel right quick. Hold on. Okay. That's the only thing I hate about working with this thin trimming. Because it's hard to get it to just lay there like you want it to. And let's see if my glue ready to act right. Or do I have to use? Yeah, come on, Gem Tech. You usually do really good. I got some other glue here, Loctite, but that works super fast, and I'm not quite ready. I don't like working with that, not with when I'm using the skinny trimming. So I'll use a Q-tip. I don't know why I keep saying Q-tip, but I'll use this Q-tip to apply. Might go a lot faster anyway. Let it hold for a couple of seconds till it sticks. So I'll make sure it won't move as I'm going around the shoe. Oh, see, like that. good thing about the Gem Tech, it does dry clear. Give it a few more minutes to dry. Feel like it's tacking on now. Except for this little piece won't act up. We'll go ahead and attempt to do this side here. Hopefully it's dry enough. I'm trying to keep the trimming out the way because I don't want the glue to get on it to give it, because then it'll give it like a cloud look, foggy look in the it won't bling as good. Oop. Gonna make sure it all stay in a good, cute little line. Give that minute, the little minute to tack on before I start on the other side. Like I said, this glue doesn't, it's not an instant glue, so you have to give it a couple of seconds. But see what I'm doing? Ooh, I can't wait to cover this part. I know you guys were like, why are you putting all this material on these terrible looking shoes? But at the end, it came out cute to me. And I will be wearing them. And also, I'm thinking about doing a matching purse. So that's a whole nother video though, but I think I will do a little matching little purse. So when I step out, I can have a matching set. They can be with me when I'm hanging out. Because I miss them, I really do. My mom, my sister, and one of my, well, my favorite aunt. I know that might not be nice to say, but she was my favorite. I know it was many of them. I don't know. My granny had like 19 kids. And kind of lost count, but I know my mom was the second oldest of the clan. There we go. It's coming together. Give that a little time to dry. Give it a few minutes because I'm gonna need to lean it, and I really don't want this to move because I kind of got it perfect. Actually got it better than I did on the first shoe. Oops, that was our secret. I wasn't supposed to tell that, was I? Oh, these are going to be gorgeous. I'm just applying glue with a little Q-tip because my glue decided it wanted to clog and not come through the nozzle, and I really needed to get these done. So when you're crafting, you know to expect things like that. So always have a backup plan. That's the name of the game when you're crafting, a backup plan, because I don't care what it is you're trying to do. You get a surprise. One way or another, you get surprised. Ooh, it's coming together pretty good, guys. Hold up, hold up. There you go. Like, oh no, oh no. No. Let's give that a minute to dry. I'm getting excited, moving too fast. Let's give that a minute to dry. Yes. Like I said, I took a, what's this, spandex shoe. The top of it was like a spandex material. And like I said, I got this here. This is faux leather. You can get it off Amazon. I got other colors. You can do this faux leather or the suede. You can whatever, but I got this because I wanted to see if I can sublimate the designs and make it, you know, with this you can do whatever color if I was able to sublimate it on it. So I found out I was able to sublimate, and that's how I got the front design. And so now I'm gonna do I'm gonna decorate some Crocs after this. Gonna do some Crocs and put my own little design on the Crocs. So that way I can, oh, this didn't dry yet. That way I can sub whatever I want on that. And also, you don't have to just sub. There's so many ways, so many things you could do. You could just, because it's not actually the leather material. It's like a vinyl, but not a vinyl that you put on your shirts or anything like that. It's like a shoe leather. Excuse me. It is like a, shoe leather or upholstery vinyl. So I don't want you to think this is something, but you can use vinyl, heat transfer vinyl on it. So if you want to put something like wording or something on it or whatever, you can press heat transfer vinyl. Let me give this time to dry. You can press the heat transfer vinyl onto it and then glue it to whatever you're putting it on. So that's how. And I'm gonna try it out so that I can be a witness to what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna try it out on the Crocs. So, I'm almost finished here. I'm trying not to make this video too long, so, and I didn't want it to be like a 2 and 3 part when this something is really simple. Oh no, stay down there, stay down there. The quicker I get this glue, you guys see what I'm saying? My Q-tip went in there. Told you there's always something. I'll get that off later off camera. Just use another one. And pray for the best. Keep it from being messy, but it don't want to act right. Oh, please forgive me. It's a loud truck going past. You guys are messing up my video. It'll make you rethink when I do my next one. Didn't want to stop to close the window, but if I keep going and more noise come, I might have to stop to close the window. Come on, be nice. There you go. Okay, stop rushing. Stop rushing, just take my time. Give it time. So the thing about working with trimming is the thin trimming rather. There we go, we're almost there. Can't wait to finish this part. Give it time to stick. Give it time to dry because I have to cut the piece and I don't want it to move. Once it dry, I need to cut just a little bit more. I have to give it time to dry. And one thing, try to keep your space as clean as possible because when you're working with glue, everything cleans too. Okay, let's give this a couple of more minutes and then I'll seal that side. It's not quite dry, but I can move this for a second. Now, to do the sole, since it was like a fabric, let me take the socks out. It's safe. See what we have so far? Got these little strings. Like I said, these shoes are really old. You can tell. I got my money's worth. I got my money's worth. Now, you can buy these off Amazon. The soles, they come, I just got blue because this is what I was working with, keeping it in the color scheme, but, color scheme. But you can get these here at Amazon, and they come according to whatever size shoe you wear. It covers at least like I think this was an 8 to a size 11, and the sole will be much longer. And what you do is you just cut it down to your size and the shape of the shoe, which I had did already. And you see how you want it. Make sure it's in here fitting good. And you see how that makes a difference already? Wow. Okay. While I'm waiting on that to dry, then I'll just take my fabric glue and voila, let's get to, oh, would help if I open it right. Okay, we just take this, hope you guys, yeah, I'm on camera. And I'm just lining the edges first. And I'm gonna put a little in the middle. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then I'm gonna lay that down. Compress it for a couple of seconds. But one thing about it, before you glue it, you make sure you got the sole exactly where you want it. Cause see how fast that attacks. So then I'm not too much worried about the middle part, the inner sole part, because if you got this tacked real good in the front, it shouldn't move. Hopefully it wouldn't move. Praying that it don't move, but because, and you don't really have to use this much glue, but since these were soiled so bad and I had no way of cleaning the insole, I'm just putting extra glue to hold it. So then I just hold it in place for a while. In the meantime, hopefully this side is dry enough that I could cut this last little piece off. And it's, oh no, it's still not dry. But, gotta go with it. All right, you guys. I think I got a brand new pair of shoes.